crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning. Bix Weir, Roota.com with your morning horn of Z's, your sip of chaga coffee. Well, there was another disturbance in the Theta force last night. Yesterday I put out a video saying, I like to buy when it's low. I'm a hodler, so I usually don't sell when it's high, when it hits the peak points. But as long as the future's bright, I'll hodl. But I like to buy when it's low. I don't like to buy when it's running up. And that should make sense to everybody, right? So yesterday I put out a video because Theta was down like $1.75, $1.80. I'm like, I'm a buyer under $2. So I was out there buying. I wake up this morning and bang, it's up $2.25. I'm like, what the hell happened? Damn it. I wanted more. But, I have a lot of Theta, obviously. I've swapped most of my cryptos for Theta a while back. And best move I've ever done. One of the best. Silver ultimately might be the best, but jumping in at Theta in these early days, these are the early days. We're going into thousands of dollars per token. And we're talking about $2. This is like Bitcoin, talking about Bitcoin at $2. Oh my God, it went down to $1.85. What am I going to do with myself? Hodlers win. I'm telling you, you pick the right coin and the hodlers win. But the reason we had a jump is, voila, Theta has released its 2021 roadmap. The two of the biggest things that I think are coming for Theta aren't even on this roadmap. And that is, number one, the addition of Coinbase. People are having problems getting Theta. At the road to Roota on the private road, I teach you how to get it. I teach you how to stake it. That's going to change this year. It's going to be easy to stake, and it's going to be easy to get. When it comes to Coinbase, 330 million people in the U.S. can all of a sudden buy Theta. Why is our government so anti-crypto? I know why. It's a powerful position to have the world's reserve currency, and they don't want to give it up, which is the worst thing for the American people. The U.S. government should be embracing cryptocurrencies and the freedom that allows their citizens, rather than trying to grasp onto any control. All control is gone in a matter of days, so does it really matter? I briefly sketched out what I think the various alternatives, all the different scenarios. Say Trump gets the vote tomorrow on the 6th, or say Biden gets the vote tomorrow on the 6th. Trump will crash the markets and release all the pedophile information, all the secrets that he's been hiding. Chaos. Or Trump takes it. Democrats go crazy. Massive, he's trying to steal the election, insanity, civil war, because they got guns over the last couple of years. All the lefties got guns. Massive chaos. And the third option is nothing happens and nobody gets anything and the government falls apart. Any way you slice it, we're coming into the time when there's market disruption and insanity. So get your cryptos off the exchanges, get your gold and silver off the exchanges. Don't have anything in anywhere. That is the road advice now especially. Okay, let's talk about the Theta roadmap. It would be better if this roadmap had to be carried out during a calm, cool, and collected year. We're not going to have that, but we are going to have a future after the chaos. And that future is all about cryptocurrency, gold and silver, lack of government, decentralized everything. And this new Theta roadmap will blow your mind. There's nothing the Theta blockchain can't do. 2021 roadmap. We're excited. This is from their Medium channel. We're excited to get 2021 kicked off for the Theta network with plans to make this the strongest year yet for Theta growth. Remember, it went up 40 times last year. My projection this year is $88.88. If they make it the strongest year ever, it will be above $88.88. It might even get to Michelle White Dove's thousands of dollars by this year. I do not know. But I do know they're doing all the right things at the right time with the right people, and it is necessary for our future. The good guys and the bad guys want it, and they never ICO'd. 2020 was a challenging year in many respects, but we were fortunate to keep our team safely working remotely. Our productivity high, and Theta is better positioned than ever to capitalize on the strengthened crypto space. They're saying 2020 was a challenging year, and it went up 40 times, 40x, 40x, from 5 cents to $1, 40x. Don't wait, no, to $2. 5 cents to $2 is 40x. 40x. It went to 222, 22.22 on the chart I was looking at. So that's why I'm at 888 for this year in 2021, and no, not 888, $88.88, which is very, very, very positive in the Chinese culture as far as good financial fortune. Anyway, let's keep going. With the right foundation in place, we expect 2021 to be a period of hyper growth for the Theta network as we continue to decentralize video and data delivery. At a high level, we expect 2021 releases and milestones to fall into this quarterly schedule. This is amazing. Check this out. First quarter, which we're in right now. TNT20 Theta Network token minter expanded for non-fungible tokens. Yes, you can create your own token. Yes, the Bix token is coming. The Roota token is coming. I'm going to make a whole bunch of tokens. Pre-elite edge nodes on testnet. That's the Theta Fuel staking is already up and running. Open up your Guardian node. Is it the staking? No, your edge node. Open up your edge node and you can see the elite edge node. You can earn more Theta Fuel, which is cool. This is the pre-node, so it's the beta type of thing. One-click delegated staking with Theta Wallet. All the Divi guys are going crazy with this probably. One-click delegated staking with Theta Wallet. It's easy to do. I mean, that's one of the simple things to do. But when it got complicated in staking because you needed a Guardian node. So they're either going to use, I don't know how they're going to do the one click. They might use Gpool, or they might start their own pool. Not sure how that's going to, but it's really easy. I mean, one click staking is like, can you chew gum and walk at the same time? So really easy to set up for them. For all the Theta customers, it's going to make life a whole lot easier and probably get me out of a lot of work, which would be great as I ease into retirement. But yeah, can you imagine on your phone, you get your 1,000 Theta. I got my 1,000 Theta. I want to stake it. Click stake and boom. You're staked on the Gpool node or on whatever node they're going to set up. That's going to be good. Decentralized exchanges on Theta blockchain. Is Theta going to do everything? Come on, leave some work for other blockchains. No, don't. Decentralized trading is the number one thing at Road to Roota I've been fighting about for 20 years. We cannot have these criminal exchanges continuing to function. Watch the video I just posted. It was from the September 2019 Litecoin Summit, 3 billion ounces of secret silver in free markets, where I talk about just how much silver is traded every year. Over 400 billion ounces of silver on these derivative markets are traded to control the price of silver. That is an insane number. 400 billion. And you put that in context, 60 billion ounces has been mined in the history of everything, in the history of time. Somewhere around 60 billion. 800 million are pulled out of the ground every year. Most of it never ever hits any markets. It's all sold before it gets dug out of the ground. So this number is rehypothecation on steroids. Theta is going to solve that for you. Theta solves everything. It's like Robitussin. Rub a little tussin on it, as Eddie Murphy says. A non-fungible token marketplace on Theta blockchain, so you can make a coin and trade your coin. Second Theta hackathon launches. That's for all you computer nerds. These guys are computer geniuses, by the way. I did link up Mitch, the main guy at Theta, MIT graduate, of course. Everything goes on out of MIT. The Fed Boston is right out of MIT. They work hand in hand on cryptocurrencies. Oh, by the way, did you know Roota was named after computer program language? Root A in Fortran. Alan Greenspan programmed that back in the 1960s to create our financial system. Don't get me started on whether or not Greenspan was involved with the group that was Satoshi Nakamoto, because he was. Why not? He's the best. He's the world's best computer programmer for 50 years. Who was programming back in the 1960s? A handful of people. His best friend John Kimney created basic computing, the first shareable computer program language. I know people are like, Bix, give it up on Greenspan already. But unless you understand and learn these things, you're going to walk around saying, oh my God, the Fed is bad and Alan Greenspan is the devil. I'm not saying the Fed is good. I'm saying the Fed served a purpose to control the price of everything because of what they found in the Grand Canyon. Billions and billions of ounces of gold that are still there. Should we dig them up? No, we don't need to anymore. We got cryptos. Let's leave the Grand Canyon alone. But let us do a little exploring. Why are 95% of the caves in the Grand Canyon off limits to humanity? Because there's all kinds of shit in there. The all-seeing eye was found in the early 1900s in a cave in the Grand Canyon. It blinded Seth Tanner. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go to Road to Roota and have some fun. All right. Okay, so that's the first quarter for Theta. Now, again, the elephant in the room, where's the Coinbase addition? That's up to Coinbase and the regulators. When Theta gets added to Coinbase, I think I know when it is. I think the crypto viewing guys, Hitomi, nailed it. Nailed it when Coinbase comes in, because she has the graph going like this. And then all of a sudden, bang, moonshot for a long time. I think that's the addition of Coinbase, because everybody and their mother is going to be getting into cryptos at that point in time. This is this year. If you want to know when that was, go to Crypto Viewing. Support my boys on Patreon. All right. Okay, we're done with the first quarter. Let's go on to the second quarter. And don't forget, we have the marketing campaigns of all marketing campaigns in cryptocurrencies coming from Theta. They've designated a shitload of money for that. A marketing campaign for cryptocurrencies. As in, because it's not just cryptocurrency. It's a technology company. Theta Labs is a technology company. Whereas Theta, the Theta blockchain, is an economic way to give free Wi-Fi to the world. Decentralized, by the way. Yes, it is decentralized. All right, here we go. Quarter two. We're done with quarter one. How high will the price go? I don't know. $10 in the first quarter? I don't know. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. There will be a point where everything crashes. The system crashes, and we don't know the price of cryptos. But after that, smooth sailing. After the criminals are taken out, it's going to be a while. I don't know how long you're going to have to hodl. If you're not ready to hodl for 6 months to 2 years in cryptos, you shouldn't be in cryptos. Are we at that point where the big fall happens and cryptos crash for 2 years, 3 years, like it did last time? No, we're not there. When Bitcoin hits 100,000 to 300,000 is time to say, okay, let's start taking a little bit off the table. Until then, you just ride it out. You haven't lived in cryptos until you lived through a 90% crash. How can you laugh about that? Because I know. Hodling. Bitcoin crashed 90% when it was like at $30. Did I sell? No, I wasn't in it back then. Damn it. Same thing's going on with Theta. I hope everybody on the road to Roota has a significant portion in Theta and has staked them and is just sitting back watching these crazy games. Because the future is all about the blockchain, and Theta is the best blockchain out there. Fastest, cheapest, actually has a use case. All right, second quarter. What are they going to do? These guys must be exhausted. Second quarter. Mainnet launched 3.0. Elite Edge nodes, that's the T-Fuel staking and burning. Line DApp launches with Theta integration. Official Theta app released for Ledger and Trezor. Right now they have a bridge. I've been getting so many questions, and it's a little difficult. That's why I do a video on it on the Road to Roota on the Theta page. It's a little difficult to use Theta, Ledger, and Trezor, and it looks like they are fixing that. Thank God, because I'm tired of explaining to people what to do. I made a whole video of it, so you can of course you can use your Ledger or Trezor. It's just that they don't support the tokens. Theta had to build a bridge to it, and it works fine once you get the hang of it. Again, I made a video on that, but it looks like that video gets to be deleted in the second quarter, which is awesome. The reason Ledger and Trezor didn't want to take on Theta was not because they didn't like Theta. It was because Theta uses the same programming language as Ethereum and the same wallet structure to create wallets. So you can, theoretically, send Theta to an Ethereum wallet and vice versa, and you can lose it unless you have your private key. If you have your private key, you're fine. But the wallets, they're made the same way, using the same cryptography, SHA-256 cryptography. So I know a lot of this is like people say, what the fuck is he talking about? I don't know 90% of what's going on. I know what I know. And I try to help the Road to Roota members participate. And obviously everybody who got in at 5 cents or 10 cents or 20 cents or $1 or $2 or 11 life. When it hits $88.88, I think sometime this year, that's not my end. That's a number I think probably this year. Anybody who buys in at $2 is going to say, oh my God, it's gone up 40x. Well, they just told you right here. They told you 2021 is going to be the strongest year yet for Theta growth. All right, moving on. V2 Edge Compute with expanded video transcoding and encoding. These guys are the experts in video transmission. 75% of the internet is all video, streaming and movies and all that. The Internet 2.0 is being built right now, and it's all about expanding the broadband. That's what Theta does. Third quarter, yes, they are still working. Edge caching, new cases, game patches, software updates, etc. Edge compute, new cases, machine learning, AI, other compute-heavy jobs. V2 Edge Cache, fully decentralized streaming DApp. Will it ever end? And then fourth quarter, this is like a zillion years away, and it's just 3 quarters away. Beta of Edge storage, IPFS integration. Of course, IPFS. They're doing everything with the Theta blockchain. Why? Because it's cheap and it's fast. 15 times faster than Ethereum. And, oh my God, have you seen the Ethereum fees these days? Theta is practically zero. I don't say zero because you got to use 0.00001 T-fuel to move a transaction. Whereas on Ethereum, when it gets busy, it's $30 to move $5. I mean, it's so ridiculous. Ethereum, good on you. Your price is doing great. Fix your problems. You're too slow and too goddamn expensive. Oh, by the way, again, back to Ethereum. Smart contracts have already been announced on Theta, and they're Ethereum compatible. It's easy to move an ERC20 token from Ethereum to Theta. Why wouldn't every company that built their business on Ethereum should be moving over to Theta? It's cheaper and faster and more secure. Hey, you can lead a horse to water. If you're waiting for Ethereum 2.0, great. How long have you been waiting? While you're waiting, why not come over to the Theta blockchain and see how fast it is and cheap it is? Help your customers out. Don't make them pay like $30 for a single transaction. As always, and then they finally say, as always, with further developments, this roadmap can change over time and reprioritize. but is a good reflection of how our development team expects the year to unfold. As Theta community projects develop, resources may be shifted to boost those, as well as we are looking to fund and aid development of these ecosystem projects via the Theta Hackathon and otherwise. Stay tuned for more updates on these and other Theta initiatives on the way. Bravo, Theta. Bravo. Keep it up. And that's what made the Theta price jump from 85 cents to over $2, so that I didn't get any more under $2. I'm not saying it's a bad time at all to buy Theta. I think it's a great time to buy Theta. What you do is you store and stake. Store and stake. It's like hodling. Or stack even. Stack your Theta. Stack and stake. That's what we'll call it. Stack and stake. You buy Theta, you stack it just like silver, and you stake it while it's stacking. That way you earn a little T-fuel, whereas in silver, you just stack. With Theta, you stack and stake. And stake. A little punchy today. But absolutely go check out my speech at the Litecoin Summit from 2019. Talks about the secret 1 billion ounces of silver. That is gone, by the way. That secret 1 billion ounces of silver that made silver a national defense secret, as admitted to by the government. That was with the Manhattan Project, had to be torn down in 1990s. It's all out there now. We're at the end game for silver. 170 years of price manipulation is not going to end pretty. They're going to shut down the COMEX. Watch for it in the next few weeks. They're going to shut down the COMEX. What you have in your hand is what you're going to end up with. If you don't have any silver, send Andy Scheckman an email. Andy@milesfranklin.com. MILESFRANKLIN.com, and say, what do you got in inventory? What can you ship me right away? I bought a bunch of silver planchettes. Blank silver from Andy. Silver blanks. So in the future, I will be making more Road to Roota coins. I might call them something else. Maybe year one coins. We're in year one. But I can't give them away because silver price is going to be up in the thousands. I can sell them, I guess. They're really cool. They're going to be double strike, numbered with luster. My friends down at Beck Engraving are doing a great job with the Road to Roota coins. Those of you who've got them, cherish those babies. They're going to be worth a hell of a lot of money, in my opinion. Anyway, that's what I got for you. Again, at roadtoroota.com. Join today. We send you 10 Theta loaded on a paper wallet and 10 Theta fuel right now. That's going to end. We're going to go down to 1 Theta and then just stop that program altogether. I don't know when. I'll give you at least a couple days warning when we stop it. But it'll be about $3 Theta that we move it down to 5 or 1 Theta that we give out. So if you want your 10, join today or renew today. Again, those guys who had 100 Theta are loving life. They've already paid. They will pay when Theta hits $3. They're going to pay for their annual subscription to Road to Roota, and they'll have the nest egg. And if it does what Michelle White Dove says, $3,000, their 100 would be, what, $300,000 for joining the Road to Roota for a year. Crazy stuff when you think about it. But look at the people cashing in their Bitcoin. I used to give away 0.1 Bitcoin. Now it's $3,500. So Road to Roota is a subscription, a gift that keeps on giving. And go to roadtoroota.com. Come check that out. That's all I got for you right now. I'll talk to you later.